here.
What up, Kev? Big Kev from the Itty.
Dooski, bitch.
This motherfucking Gavin. And it's a new bitch ass day for you bitch ass bitches, so we about to wake you bitches up.
What's good with the gang? He off that walk.
My shit lagging, bro. What the hell?
Water.
Shit, man. How y'all feeling today? Niggas good?
Feeling smooth, man. I just had a
Feeling good.
Feeling real smooth.
Yeah.
We just got the crispiest public reactions in last night. That shit was cool.
AIPR.
Oh God, AIPR.
Yeah, AIPR.
But not today. I mean, I wanted to speak on this. I'm gonna let y'all know why I named it this. Your favorite artist is why you're broke. Cause I feel like the current idea of success and what the images that we're given, I feel like it's an illusion, especially for people of our culture and our background. So a lot of celebrities, they promote this lifestyle that's really it's far-fetched. I ain't gonna say it's not attainable, but it's far-fetched. And I feel like a lot of people, they chase that and they go broke trying to chase that. And this G Herbo fraud case is the perfect example of that.
I agree.
So we got it says dude, here, let me pull up his page. It's he call himself Pocket Watching with JT, and he basically I don't want to say exposing, but he give his perspective on the whole financial space. He done did videos on 19 Keys, David Shands, if y'all know him, him 500. It's a lot of people on here. Billy Carson, all types of people. And he just kind of he give the other side of just so what most people ain't gonna tell you about the financial space. And feel me, he did a video on this G Herbert stuff. So
Herbert, right?
Oh God, you get right into it.
A financial advisor that specializes in tax and wealth planning for my clients on YouTube. I react to different finance-related stories, your money questions, and scammer news. Big shout out to over 87,000. I don't know where we're at right now. It's ridiculous. We're getting closer and closer to 100K subs. Think about that for a moment. Almost 100K subs for a financial advisor. I'm not showing you guys cars. I'm not telling you to play. I'm not doing any of these things, but y'all are coming. I appreciate that. It's been less than 2 full years, and we've been doing this thing. So listen, I want to say thank you as you make your way into the live stream. Hit the like button, hit the share button, subscribe if you have not already. Listen, tonight, as you see the numbers up, we are doing calls tonight. I want you to start calling now because I'm not going to be here all night. But I need your help tonight because this story, honestly, I can't wrap my mind around how this person actually believed that they were going to get away with this. All right, maybe some of you have heard the details. Maybe some of you have not heard all the details. But I'm telling you, this is a scam that they were never going to get away with this, right? It's at some point in time, they were going to get caught up. So let's have a conversation. Let's talk about this. What am I talking about tonight? Let's look at this. All right, so big shout out to all the pocket watchers out there. You guys send me 99% of the stories and the things that I talk about. It comes directly from you. You guys send me clips. You DM me on Instagram. You send me stuff. And that's how I get most of these stories. And a lot of you guys, you sent me this story about G Herbo. Now, at this point in time, I'm showing my age. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I am showing my age because I had no idea who G Herbo was. I don't. I listen. It's just you got to come to a point in your life when you realize, hey, you are not young anymore. Now, I don't feel old. I don't feel like I'm an old man, but I'm not like young and hip and I know all the new artists, and I don't. So I had no idea who G Herbo was. I had no idea who he was. So I had to do.
And I low-key feel like I'm lucky getting to that point though.
Yeah.
Really, I just don't know the new shit. And
Bro.
Yeah, it'd be too much. It'd be too many.
And it's not even that. It's like I don't want to. Like,
yeah,
I'm cool listening to Purple Rain, nigga. Like,
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. On top of that, like, I don't even be wanting to listen to music as much as I used to, bro. Like, like I'd rather listen to somebody speaking or an audio book, or you feel me, like, or sit in silence sometimes, even like as opposed to listening to music all the time.
Right, and I think that's like a natural thing to do, like, because I think that's why like there be such a discrepancy between older people and younger people. Because like younger people, it's not that they trying to just keep up, but it's like it's more so that I don't know, it's just a different time. They seeing everything is new to them. So like when you older, you don't even care about the new shit. You just care about what you like, and then unless the new shit is just something you have to like.
Aspect of trying to keep up in a certain aspect. Like, I see what you're saying, like not quite, but it's an aspect of it that is trying to keep up. Like, I know with younger kids, if you say an old saying, you feel me, they might clown you for it. Like, oh, we don't say that anymore. You feel me? Like, so in that aspect, like it is, you feel me, a little bit of a keep up competition, but.
Yeah, I could see how to keep up, because then like it'll be like an older nigga and he trying to keep up with that shit and he just kind of looking crazy.
Yeah, but the ones that stuck between maturing and trying to keep up, that looks awful on somebody.
Sad.
Like you look confused with your life.
Oh God.
I had to do some research to see what was going on. But you guys sent me this story. And as you see, it says rapper G Herbo pleads guilty to wire fraud and identity theft. Faces up to 20 years in prison. All right. So let me walk you guys down of actually how I had to figure out what the hell was going on. So first and foremost, I had to figure out who the hell G Herbo was. I mean, honestly, when I read this headline, for all I knew, G Herbo was just like a SoundCloud rapper. Like, he wasn't really that famous of a rapper, but they're using the rapper tag because that's how he self-identifies. Like, I don't know who he is. Maybe he just self-identifies as a rapper, right? And they're using that tag because they can't describe him as anything else, right? But I was wrong. I was wrong. So I had to do my research. And obviously, if you want to research a popular Negro nowadays, reliable sources is Vlad TV and The Breakfast Club. You want to find out some popular Negro and hip hop culture.
Wild.
These are the two places you can go, and they'll sit down and they'll basically tell.
Why you say that's wild?
Because I bet you rappers don't think of it like that, but I bet you Vlad and The Breakfast Club definitely realize that when they have a young rapper or anybody that's young and black on their platform, they probably realize what they're doing as far as introducing that rapper to the audience that is too old or not hip or just not in tune with that demographic. But the rapper probably thinking of it as, damn, I'm on The Breakfast Club, like I done made it, like this and that, like I'm that big, but it's two different things.
Snitch on myself.
Yeah, bro, because that's really
interesting.
what Vlad is doing, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
their entire life story. Now, I sat down, I watched these interviews, and a couple of things kind of popped out, right? A couple of points really stayed in my mind about who G Herbo was, all right? Point number one, G Herbo is a young rapper from the Chicago area, right? Chi-Town. And very dangerous neighborhood he grew up in. I think they called it Terror Town or something like that. And he is a high school dropout. He dropped out of high school, I believe, the beginning of his junior year. Now, I'm not mentioning that to shame him. That's going to come back up later on in the story. But he dropped out of high school. I think he said he knew he was not going to be a doctor or a lawyer, so he saw no point. He saw no real point in finishing high school, right? He already was making money. I think he said he was already kind of in street life / also rapping, so he saw no point to finishing high school. So the man functionally has the education of someone who finished the 10th grade. All right, just remember that. Put that in your back pocket. Remember that. Another thing that came up, if you watch the interview with the Breakfast Club, something pointed out to me. He mentioned about people understanding street life and street culture. Like understanding how bad it is to be a snitch. I believe he said that, if you understand street life, if you understand that the people you're with while you're doing dirt, you got to understand that they are like your family, right? I believe he said even stronger than family, these are people he knew would die for him. He said something to that effect. He even said that, even if you were facing 20 years in prison, you would just take the sentence like a man. You just take the sentence like a man and you don't snitch, right? Go back. After this video, go back and watch this interview with the Breakfast Club right here. I'm telling you, around the 20-minute mark, he talks about if you are facing 20 years, you take it. Even if you didn't do it and it was someone else, you take the 20 years. That's what he says. It's funny how things change when you get a little money in your pocket and you get lawyer money. It's funny how things switch up. But I want to talk about this story, but I also want to talk about the overall story about scammer culture. Why did this even happen? I just want to show you. When I saw this guy, this guy has a lot of credibility, apparently, in hip-hop culture. He's here at Double XL, freshman class 2016. I believe he wanted to be in the freshman class in 2015. He didn't get it. He didn't get in the 2015. I think he came out with like a diss or something about Double XL. Double XL was so amazed or they appreciated his diss, I guess. So they got him on the 2016 list. Like, this is how hard he's going, I guess, for the culture. He forced his way onto the Double XL freshman class based on the reports that I'm getting. Now, remember, I have no idea who this man is. I have no idea. I do not believe I've ever driven from my office to my home bumping G Herbo. I don't think I have. If I had no idea it was him. I don't know. So some of y'all, like I said, the number's up here. Y'all can give me a call and we'll talk about it. But I never heard of the man before. But look at him. He looks as if he has everything. He's Forbes list official. Think about this. The man is Forbes list official. 30 under 30 Forbes list. Everybody does not get on this list. Right? I've recently turned 40. I've never been on the 30 under 30. I will never be Forbes 30 under 30. I missed that mark. He's here. The man's here. So it's confusing how we go from this to this. once again, this, and then we end up here. Now, let's talk about this story. For those of you who are unaware, you have G Herbo, whose real name is Herbert Randall Wright III. That is like a U.S. Senator name. Herbert Randall Wright III. That's an official old money type of name. It's a good name. I don't know, G Herbo, but Herbert Randall Wright III sounds like he came from money, but he did not. He did not. He grew up, like I said, in a very tough area in Chicago. But from reports are saying that his promoter, who also has another funny name, his name is Antonio Tiglo Strong. Antonio Tiglo Strong and some others, they were wrapped up in some elaborate identity theft scheme. They were getting IDs and credit cards, and they're charging everything up. I mean, they're just running through like crazy. Now, these people are supposed to be famous rappers, or at least associated with success. But for whatever reason, once again, do not believe these Negroes on social media. Please don't. When they flash their cars, they flash their money, their jewelry. Looks like they're having the time of their lives. They're on private jets, right? They're in exotic places that you would never even dream that you would vacation. Don't you fall for it. Don't you allow, please, do not allow yourself to get FOMO. Do not allow yourself to believe that you're missing out on this great lifestyle that it looks like everybody else has and you don't. Because what you're going to do, you are going to rack up credit card debt in your own name. These clowns they were racking up credit card debt. It just wasn't in that name. All right, so let's take a look at this. So
yeah, that's why I was saying, like, they'll show you this lifestyle, and then they don't even really got it how they got it. They doing some crazy shit to get it, and then you try to go spend your own bread, feel me, that you worked for to go try to get some shit.
Yeah, I remember there was a rapper from Columbus too. We got the PUA loan. Well, I'm assuming he got the PUA loan. I'm not even gonna say assuming. It was very likely that he got the PUA loan, but you feel me? I can't say for certain that he did get it. It was very 90% likely that he got it. It was somewhere near, I think, like 20 to 30 days. This man took that. Wow.
Your mic kind of, it's like it got low.
You breaking out.
Ooh, okay. Y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
So this man, he got like 20, 30K. He went and bought some diamond grills with it.
Oh, he tweaking.
Tweak. Put it, you feel me, he had a song. He had a song. And he recorded a video to the song. And of course he had the grills in it. Song didn't do no numbers. The video didn't do no numbers. He didn't do no numbers. The grill, I don't know what happened to, you feel me? But ultimately, that was like his peak. He peaked after he bought that grill. You feel me? Like,
yeah.
You feel me? So, and it was all based off of, I'm not gonna say Kodak started it, but he did start the trend of, you feel me, flexing a grill or showing a grill off.
Yeah.
Bro, nah, you ain't lying. Cosmetics ruin music because niggas don't even like. He thought them grills was just gonna make him hard or something. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? You gotta actually still be good though. Like, I don't know who it is, but like that's what I'm assuming for you to spend all that and flop.
Yeah, he went and like, it's not even just Kodak. It's the whole image of a successful rapper. It's like, damn, all the successful rappers got this. I mean, I need this, and then the people gonna fuck with me.
And it's so crazy
Bro,
because
Go ahead.
My fault. When 6ix9ine came out, now that added a new dynamic to it. People start thinking, all right, not only do I need the accessories, the wardrobe, not only do I need to look gothic like Playboy Cardi and Lil Uzi, but I also gotta have a gimmick to go with. I also gotta clout chase. I also gotta spam
Right.
my fans, and like people start associating different things with success that was never to do with success, like buying accessories and paying for clout and you feel me, clout chasing, all that shit.
Right. It's like what they do is they see what work for somebody else, and they automatically think that's what I need to do to make it work for me. But that's
Right.
like it worked for them because it might have just been some original shit, or I mean, it could have been some copycat shit. But like Cardi, he did the Gothic shit. That shit worked for him. Now everybody trying to do the Gothic shit. So it's like if you just sitting there trying to wait to see what worked from other people instead of going out there and seeing what worked for yourself, you're gonna be running in circles.
It's so
Hey,
detrimental for. Oh, go ahead.
I was about to say, did he spend the whole thing on the grills?
The entire thing. He spent every last bit of it on the girls.
Nah, he tripping.
And they wasn't perms?
Nope, they weren't permanent.
Damn.
Nah, they
Who
might have
taxed
been.
them?
Nah, they might have been permanent. I think.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, they perms, and yeah, that. Because I know a nigga that spent 25 on some perms, and that was literally all his life was like.
Nigga, his life revolved around them permanent girls.
Right. He ain't making $1 like.
But see,
You know what that is too? Oh no, go ahead. I'll go after you.
I was gonna say that's, you feel me, that's a result of people genuinely thinking, all right, if I invest in my image as a rapper, it's gonna have a return on investment. Not realizing it's so many other things that you can invest into and get a real return on investment. You feel me? But
Right.
your favorite rapper, like you said, then got you thinking, oh, I gotta go pay all my money to get my image out there, put this fight out there, or put this beef out there. You feel me? Like, it's so much things that people done been trained to think is something that will return on investment, when in all actuality it don't get you no return.
And that's why all these niggas be in debt, because this nigga, you're getting paid to make music. You spent 40 bands on some grills, but you ain't never even made $100 off a song, nigga. You're in crazy debt, nigga. You just spent 40 bands and made 100. You ain't even made out of the 40.
Like, bro, what y'all saying? It goes exactly into what I was about to say. It's just ignorance. You don't know. You don't like, motherfuckers don't want to just sit down and learn some shit and learn about finance. Bro could have took that 30 bands and did something that was going to double, quadruple that shit. And another thing it's just not being patient. Like, they think if I get these perms, that's gonna, like, that's gonna turn me up, and then I'm gonna be able to get more money. Like, nah, bro, this shit, as I said, just take time. And that's what people don't want to do.
I was just talking to my niggas earlier, and it was like, bro, people also think, well, really with our community, people be so quick to think, all right, I need to do this to show them this, or I got this, so, and nobody else got it. When all actuality, the easier thing for us all would be to pool our money together. You feel me? So we all, it could be 10 of us, and we all trying to get this car, not realizing, shit, if we put our money together, we could get this car 10 different times. You feel me? Like, we just saving our money. You feel me? Like, oh, I'm gonna put 5 in this time. We all put 5 in. Like, a good down payment on a house is probably like 10% of the house, 5% of the house. So you feel me? You gonna really want realistically 10 to 15,000. If you got a community of 5 people, and y'all can come up with 3,000 a piece, you feel me? Like, that's the down payment on the crib right there. You feel me? Like, on a nice crib. And that could be, and that could just be y'all's down payment. Now it's 5 of y'all paying on the house, but y'all still live separately. So we all still live in apartments and shit, but we got a collective house. Say somebody want to rent that house or buy that house, you feel me? That's income for everybody that invested. You feel me?
Oh God.
Exactly.
You don't got to sell the down payment. You can sell the house for what it's worth. You feel me? Or even more than what it was worth. You feel me?
Yeah.
People don't think to pull their money or let's work together. It's always, oh, let me flex on him or let me show him that I got more type shit.
While borrowing from the bank, trying to show it.
All right. Fucking your credit.
It all comes.
According to the reports.
Say what you about to say?
Oh no, I was just saying. I was just reiterating what you said. Like it all come down to ignorance.
G Herbo was flying on private jets. You see him right here. I guess this was a scene from one of his music videos. Flying around in private jets, but not on his own dime. He's flying around in private jets in the names of other people. He's got $24,730 to Plane Masters, $20,679 to Aircraft Service Group, $15,015
my fault. You trying
Epic
to
Jets.
pause though? I'm starting to get what bro was saying when he was like, "How do you expect not to get caught?" Like this is now looking at this, seeing that you did this dumb shit.
Yeah, no crap.
You're kind of fried, Herbo, because first of all, scamming you shouldn't scam big amounts like that, and you shouldn't do it a lot of times because then it's like that makes it even easier now.
No cap. You becoming a repeat offender. We seeing these large sums of money every time you on the fucking plane.
Exactly.
Hey, the thing is, like, so with the scamming shit, is it him or is it the people around him that's doing it?
And that's another thing too. Yeah,
It's both stuff.
Yeah, because
Oh,
he's
he's
aware.
aware. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Because he's not using his money, which he should.
Yeah.
If you the rich nigga on flying private, like, hey, it's crazy. Niggas will flex on their Instagram and shit, but
it's crazy because it's not far from what DJ Envy did.
I was thinking the same shit too.
Like he allowed, you feel me, or in a lot of cases he allowing people to use his platform to get scams off. I don't know if I told y'all, but it was a couple people in the city that got DM'd by G Herbo.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, you told me that.
Yeah, and by the second time I seen it, I'm like, nah, this kind of feel a little fishy. He might be trying to get, he might be trying to finesse shit. You feel me? And I would bet money that he was getting that off in some of his scams.
Hell yeah. Hey, you know what's crazy about that? Because what you talking about is recent. With this shit happened a few years ago. It's just like he just now like going to jail for it and shit.
Okay.
So this nigga continued to scam.
Hey, tried to find a new scam because I ain't gonna lie, the charges was pending for about a year now. So he definitely probably tried to get a new scam in the meantime.
That's insane.
Nah, he's bold.
Bro,
And it's like, bro. Okay, let me say this. It's like, bro, you have this perception that like we know G Herbo. This nigga don't, but we know G Herbo. So it's like you can't have the money that you would perceive that we perceive you have if you doing shit like this. You can't.
You know what's crazy? We should have known what Ari got up through. Cause why else would she get up through?
Hey,
nah, dead ass.
You want this stuff?
100%. That make hella sense, bro.
it's so crazy though, bro, because that's a microcosm for every rapper for real. Like this rap shit is not paying like that.
Right.
Especially if you no longer like I don't think Herb was ever like the label darling to where like we pushing you more than any other artist.
Mm-hmm.
But that's even worse type shit. If you was never the nigga that like you are our number one spot on the label, you're not about to be making that bag like that. Like even if you look at the streamers, bro, the top 1% of the streamers is getting a bag. The other 99% is not getting no bag for real.
Exactly.
All right. And you know
That's that one bag they give him.
You know it was really crazy. Like Bibby, like it was kind of like that separation, and it made me wonder, like, was this the reason? Like Bibby, like this. I remember we watched some interview and bro was talking about how he like just being educated, reading and learning shit. You remember that? Yeah. So like, it's like, and that he disappeared out the media. G Herbo, he's still trying to put on a like a front for
Be
them
seen.
niggas. So it's like that's just interesting.
And it's so crazy because Bibby stopped making music altogether and became like an executive within the music shit. Like he
Mhm.
was either Juice WRLD manager or his agent or something like that. Then he
Right.
doing the same shit for the kid Leroy right now.
And the common nigga would be like, Baby fell off. And they would never think that about Herb. Well, to now.
Mm.
Bro, nah, you snap because that's so sick because it's like the common nigga also think Herb is the one that's getting bread, but
Right.
Whole
bro,
time.
it's like the ones that you see in the media the most, them the ones that need the bread the most.
Right.
Yeah.
Damn.
When a nigga smooth for real and he put up, that's when you chilling. You
True,
ain't
because
gonna
it's like,
see-
why is you in every commercial? My fault.
no
Nah,
cap.
I was about to say.
Yeah.
I was about to say. We got to redefine the word falling off
Yeah. Facts.
because it's
That's
not
a
what
fact.
it's not what we actually think, bro. Because most of the people that we think fell off haven't fell off in real life. Like you feel me? Like take care of their shit.
Nah, that's
Really,
crazy.
that just mean like common nigga thinking that just mean we ain't seen you in a minute. We ain't heard from
Yeah.
you.
Right.
We
You know what's
don't know
funny
what
though?
you got going on.
That's that same shit that DDG tried to do to Soluminati. He took a break because his brother died and shit. He tried to diss him on some shit like he fell off. This nigga Soluminati come back and now they got this nigga trending for being a shit emoji. You get what I'm saying? Like that's what it's like. When you got your real supporters, like they always gonna fuck with you. Like you can never fall off if you that nigga.
Right. But you
Nah,
can't,
that's fact.
but if you don't give a fuck what niggas think, you can't fall off.
Yeah.
Nah,
Like that's an opinion.
Mm.
LLC, $19,760 to Jet Partners Worldwide. Now, once again, number one, even if this was his own money, it's dumb. It's dumb. Even if it's his own money, this is a ridiculous expense to have when you could fly first class commercial. I've been on first class. It's nice. It's nice. Now, the pocket watcher did not pay for first class. The pocket watcher got upgraded to first class. It's nice. I don't think you need the private jets. The private jets is not really for yourself. The private jets are for the people. All you're trying to do is impress other people's based off the money you clearly do not have. You don't have the money to afford it, but you want people to believe that you're some ultra wealthy person. Not just G Herbo. I'm talking to the person who's watching me in the four corners of the screen that you're holding up to your face right now. Maybe you're not flying on private jets, but you're doing something in your life right now where you're spending money that you do not have to impress people who you do not know. Stop it. This is an extreme case of just reckless spending. But you too, you live a life, most likely, just based on the data in front of me, you live a life where you are living outside of your means. I've been taking free consultations from people over the past 2 or 3 weeks. You have been calling my office from all over the country. And this is basically the same story. You're living paycheck to paycheck. You're trying to find a way to get over the hump. You have a lot of credit card debt. You have student loan debt. The student loans are about to kick back in. Stop the insanity. Live within your means, or at worst, you'll end up like G Herbo. So let's take a look at this. Jamaican villa, looking nice, everything. I mean, listen, who would not want to be able to vacation like this? Everyone would. Look at this. But $14,549 to World Travel Holdings. Once again, this is on someone else's dime. This is someone else's name and credit card that's being charged up. This is a superstar rapper, supposedly. Once again, I don't know the guy, But this is a superstar rapper charging it to someone else. Over $34,000 in exotic car rentals.
34.
Why? Why? I don't understand. See, if it's fake it till you make it, apparently he never made it because he was still faking it. If it's fake it till you make it, at some point you would assume, okay, I'm going to rent the cars so that I appear to be wealthy. The appearance of wealth is going to lead me to more notoriety. This higher profile in the eyesights of Negroes at home, this higher notoriety is going to bring me more fans. More fans are going to lead to what? More record sales, more streams. You can charge more for personal appearances and shows. If that's the case, why was he still scamming? If that's the case, why is he still using other people's money to appear wealthy? All right, here we go.
No, I think that's like a great question. Like, cause he has the notoriety. So he can go do those things, everything he just talked about. This nigga can start a clothing line and bubble. So like, why not? Why, like, it gotta be something that's not, that there's some illusion that we don't know about, or there's something we don't know about this fame shit that for him to have to keep like scamming to this day, like, or is it just ignorance? It's bro. Crazy.
Cause them niggas really don't got it. Like how we think. We be thinking that's their whole point is to just, like we said, make people think like that's all they get they good feelings from is having other people feel like
even with that, because the notoriety can bring you more money if you use it right. So it's like, what's really going on here?
Damn.
That's a great question, but that's when you get into the fact that
360,
like we spoke, 360. If you don't own your name, image, and likeness, you can't really make too much money off of your abilities or your image. You feel me? Because somebody else own that. Right. So whatever money you make off of it is not going to your pocket for real.
That's sick.
That's sick, but that's my fault. But that's a part of the whole thing you saying. Like people looking up their favorite rapper, all this. He's so good at this. He got this bag. He got this. Not realizing that that's influencing you to believe that their lifestyle or the way that they've acquired money or shit, just they image in general is true. When a lot of times on the behind closed doors, you feel me, it's the opposite of what you've seen type shit.
Right. I think like this shit fuck up the youth the most. Like it create this illusion in your mind, and some people break out of it, but some people just chase that shit forever and just end up sad and broke.
These the people as kids. These are the people you want to dress like and you want to be like when you get older.
Oh God.
I saved the best for last. And when I say best, I mean dumbest. I saved the dumbest thing for last. He used someone else's identity to pay for over $10,000 worth of puppies. I think it was like just 2 puppies. I don't want you to think like there's like a whole litter of puppies. I think it was like 2 puppies that he used other people's money. Over $10,000. Now, listen. This is why I don't understand. This is why dropping out of high school in the 10th grade is not a good thing. Told you I'd come back up. Now, when the pet shop was contacted by, I believe he goes by T-Glow. When they were contacted by T-Glow, they were suspicious because it seems as if he was trying to hide his identity. T-Glow used a fake name said that he was representing G Herbo. They wasn't even faking who the puppies were for. They just was faking who was buying the puppies for. All right. He was using a fake name. Pet Shop was a little suspicious. They said, they wanted the guy to hold up his ID and show him, and he was like, no, I'm not going to do that. But then they said, okay, let's do this. I want you to have G Herbo reach out to us directly from his verified Instagram account. If G Herbo reaches out to us directly and confirms that you are buying the puppy for him, we'll do the transaction. Listen, I'm not that big of a pet guy, but apparently G Herbo wanted these puppies so bad that he actually did it. He reached out to the pet shop directly from his verified Instagram account. And he agreed, yes, the puppies are for me.
The fan said, bet.
Based on the report, G Herbo knew that the puppies were being bought with other people's stolen identities. So the transaction went through, but when the person actually found out that it hit their account, they reported it as fraud and the transaction was reversed. What did this man think was going to happen? The pet shop did not get the money ultimately. The transaction was reversed. They know G Herbo has the puppies. How did he think he was going to get away with this? He dropped out of high school in the 10th grade. I know he did not plan on being a doctor, nor did he plan on being a lawyer. But I bet he didn't plan that he would be in court one day for stealing over $10,000 worth of puppies. And he gets caught up because he personally reached out to them and confirmed that the puppies were for him through a verified Instagram account. Some people say hip hop is dead. I don't know. I don't know. I just listen. I don't want to be that guy. Don't make me that guy. Don't make me that guy. But I'm telling you, if Biggie was alive, he wouldn't be getting caught up stealing over $10,000 worth of puppies. If Tupac was still here, I don't think he would have got caught direct messaging people. He knew he was scamming.
Now that what's so crazy though?
Don't make
This nigga G Herbo is broke as fuck. Cause I was just about to drop 5 bands on the Bulldog. On God, word to my motherfucking mother and my dog Jug. My nigga younger than me. He just spent like 15 bands. Shit, bro.
me that guy. Listen, I don't want to be that old head that say, "Oh, these young guys." It's just, come on, man. You gotta do,
bro. Dogs is that expensive, bro?
I ain't gonna lie.
Dogs that expensive.
I mean, if you want the exotic babies,
the ones that they be modifying, like where the legs be like halfway, like they belly touching the ground.
I'm trying to get me a Doberman. That bitch probably. I'm gonna wait on that.
Like,
but think about how many people got.
Some breeds be low key not that expensive.
The ones that be expensive, like is bulldog. And
yeah,
shit.
Be them Frenchies and shit.
Yeah, the French bulldog and shit. But
them poodles too.
Yeah, poodles is amazing. See, the bulldogs, I'm not even like the hype around them is. I'm not gonna say I don't understand it, but I'm not there for it. But the poodles is definitely.
Hey, poodles be a better choice too because bulldogs don't even live that long and like they can get health issues quick. I heard.
Yeah, especially
that's a good example of people just buying shit they can't really afford. Like, think how many people got pets. It's homeless people with pets.
On bro.
Even like the initial cost, you gotta feed them. You got doctor appointments. Yeah. Like,
nah, that's it, bro. You gotta shit. It's not even just walking them and feeding them. Like, you gotta love their ass. Like
they need attention.
Yeah, they need attention. They need hugs. And they need to be petted. Like, you can't just be neglecting your dog, but want them to be in every picture with you.
Right.
But it's a pandemic of common sense, man.
Yeah, bro, you know what's so crazy about life, bro? Because you know what's funny, Gav? You remember you was talking about them rich white ladies that was just talking about that crazy shit?
Yeah, at the restaurant.
Yeah, like, bro, white people be so rich, it's crazy. Because like the niggas that we be thinking be rich, like we G Herbo and them don't even be having money. It be random white, bro. It was these white people in front of my hotel talking. They was talking about they flew to Spain to see Taylor Swift.
Damn.
I was just like,
Hey.
damn, and they was talking about they on the wait list for some other shit, and they spent hella bread. Like they just be talking about rich shit. Like it's crazy. My fault though.
I'm glad you brought that up because like that's like a prime example of how our like the culture's idea of success is fucked up. Because sometimes I like to like go to like rich neighborhoods and look at mansions and shit. If I don't know what's inside that garage, but the cars parked out front be regular ass cars, bro. Be normal shit. But they in a big ass mansion. So it's like that clicked after seeing it, like, oh, we really got our like they giving us this image of success. This cat is super cat. You would think it'd be all types of rapes and Rolls Royce, but at the end, you don't know what's inside, but outside is just a regular CRV, a 2023 CRV or some shit. Like it'd be regular shit.
Right,
Bro,
Jeep Cherokee.
and once you start to understand that, you start to understand like we could. I'm not gonna say shit wasn't set up against us because it obviously was, but we can lessen the gap if we wasn't so worried and focused on the wrong shit. Like I seen this clip, bro, that said black churches make like $250 billion a month across the nation.
What the hell,
bro? You know they
What
collect.
they do with the money?
Because no niggas got bread. I mean, that's niggas some bread, but like,
nah,
it's not enough though. Yeah, for it's only $250 bill.
Y'all getting that bread from black people, so it's like if that was being reinvested in the community, or shit, if that was being spent the right way, if it wasn't being spent on designer clothes and actually being spent on, you feel me, like building a home or putting something on some land or buying some land, like. It show you we got the money to do what we want to do. It's just we not putting that shit. We not prioritizing that shit.
Bro, they said black people got the most spending power in the US. It's just the knowledge is not there. The money there, the information is not. And understanding.
Bro, if we got the most spending power in the US, then we got the most spending power in the world. Because ain't nobody spending no more money than America.
That's true. But that's how they got us, because it's like, for example, we want Emilio Pucci. You get what I'm saying? Like niggas don't.
And guess who owned? And guess who owned Emilio Pucci?
A racist ass nigga that don't even. Right.
Oh god.
Bro, and you know it's crazy. That shit probably selling for $100 in Italy. You feel me? But people probably don't want it as much out there. So it's like if they don't want it, then you can't sell it for some shit that they definitely not gonna spend. But out here, if y'all niggas dying over that shit, you feel me? Well,
oh, Brody,
sell it for $10.
But he see that Gunna song, it'd probably be disgusted, but he'd be like, shit, think about all this money I'm getting from this Poochie gown.
Poochie, yeah.
I don't want niggers listening to say that, but honey, calm down. I be dropping the hard R too much, bro. Older YouTube might be on my ass.
Bro, I can't believe Obama, bro. Hey, these Chicago niggas, bro.
Bro, oh god, because King Von, bro, you can't just be saying you gay.
Oh god.
Nah, Herbert Wright, Herbert Randall Wright, nigga, Dwayne Giggity Wade, nah,
bro,
Damn.
the Wiggity,
Dwayne Giggerton Wiggerton. God damn, these Chicago niggas, you gotta watch these niggas, man.
I think it's a little bit.
You got to do better. So now we see apparently that G Herbo has he took a plea deal. He took a plea deal. Now remember when I said that interview that he did with the Breakfast Club, probably like 9 years ago, some old long time ago. He said that even if he was facing 20 years, he would never snitch on someone he was doing dirt with. That's just not part of the game. You know the rules when you're in the game. Well, last time I checked, it could be different now. Last time I checked, Antonio T. Glow Strong, he says he's not guilty. Right? Antonio T. Glow say, I ain't do it. He's taking it to court. But G Herbo, he took the plea deal. He's basically signed a statement saying all of these things are actual, factual. It happened. T. Glow, yeah, all that stuff. Isn't that a form of snitching? If your brother who you were doing dirt with says it ain't happened, I'm not a part of it, I'm not guilty, and you agree with the court, oh, it happened, he was a part of it, and I'm guilty with him.
Hey, you know what's crazy though? Because for real, this is no different than Gunna's Alfred plea, but the only difference is his plea was only to like, you was already facing some crazy shit. Your plea is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you doing time regardless type of shit. Gunna, we ain't really had nothing on you anyways, nigga. So it's like, your plea, yeah, you gave a plea, but it's like, you was never a criminal.
Oh God. Nah, G Herbo's is way crazier though. I ain't gonna lie. Like, he was getting pinned with the most shit in the case, but it's like, that's where, I ain't gonna lie, that's where street culture is like, there's no right or wrong right there. Because you can't say his nigga was wrong for denying guilt. But if G Herbo would have denied guilt and tried to take it to trial or something, he'd probably be doing all 20 of the years he was facing.
I feel you.
You feel me? So the plea deal was the best thing for G Herbo, but it wasn't probably the best thing for the nigga T Glow or whatever his name was.
Crazy.
I thought that was snitching. I thought we don't do no. I snitch, clearly. The channel's called Pocket Watching with JT. I am a civilian. I have never been and will never be a part of street culture. I do not play by those rules. If you do dirt around me, I'm snitching. Remember that. I'm snitching. Snitching is cool with me.
How y'all feel about that? What he just said.
Shit.
I agree with what he's saying. It shouldn't be so many, especially black people, that feel like they gotta stick to street code or abide by street code, and that's not even a lifestyle.
Right. That's exactly what I was about to say.
He clearly not in the streets. He clearly, you feel me, advocate for something that's legal, you feel me, like his own shit, whether it's entrepreneurial or not, you feel me? Like, if he's not in the streets, he shouldn't be forced to abide by that lifestyle.
Right.
100%.
But I feel like exactly like that's where his pass is at because he's a civilian, you know what I mean? But the thing is, when you a nigga like, for example, 6ix9ine, even though that's an obvious like example, but like you was trying to indulge in that life. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can't play the civilian after you done tried to indulge. Like, you got to either be a civilian or you in the streets. Like, and that's where it's like, I feel like.
But it's so many people playing the street role that's not really in the streets. And they feel obligated to not snitch, or when they do snitch, niggas look at them a certain way because you was playing that role.
Right.
So
and like, that's I feel like as it should. I feel like it should be like that because it's like you if you in that,
you know what you're signing up for.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. That's what it come down to ultimately. You get what you signed up for.
And another thing though, you have the right. Like, you can tell. But don't be mad when niggas label you a rat or they beating your ass for it. It's like, you know what I mean? Like,
and also you have the right to do shit on your own to where it ain't nobody to tell on. If you get caught, you got caught.
Exactly.
Like, you didn't get caught with somebody and you got somebody to put the blame on, or you feel me? Nah, you feel me? Like, it's a way that you can do this shit without having to take charges that don't belong to you, or you feel me, have co-defendants that, you feel me, tear apart friendships. Like, it's a way to do this shit without having to go through that. But people be so it be people being lenient on somebody else, or this is the one person that really got motion. So if I'm around them, I got motion on behalf of him. Or you feel me? Like it's a
Right.
lot of illusions going on, and that's where the gray area come through.
Right. Because
Cause
that can really get somebody fucked up. Like say
yeah,
some bro staying silent, but you already done gave the feds a little while you snitching or like you telling on yourself and what happened. Now you giving the feds a now you is involved, niggas. Like, bro, he put you in there. Like,
bro,
You know, it's
and yeah,
no. Go ahead. Go ahead.
my fault, my fault. Go ahead, so you don't forget it.
I was gonna say what's crazy about getting what you sign up for. Like, it's one thing like to be in the streets and okay, you know what you sign up for, but it's a whole nother side of that. Like taking a whole different route, you can get what you signed up for, and what you get can actually be something beneficial to you. Like it might come longer, but like I know if I start a business, it's gonna be hard at first to get off the ground. But I know eventually what I might get is my shit really start booming there. When it can get somewhere. Like it's a whole nother side to that.
Bro, it's so crazy. Like I was just watching a podcast, and it's like they was talking about artists blowing up, and when you blow up, you're gonna be looking at it differently than you was looking at it before you blew up. So before you blow up, you like, damn, I know I can make it. I know people will fuck with me. I know I can do this, I can do that. But since it ain't happened yet, let me go sign this deal to, you feel me, get it through. Instead of staying independent, believing myself, doing it off the strength of me. But then when you get big, that's when you like, man, I knew I could have did it by myself. I knew I was this good enough for this, and that. But it's like you had the choice. You feel me? You made the decision that you saw was beneficial to you, and that's what it was. You feel me? Like you get what you signed up for. Like I don't all the way feel bad for people that be in 360 deals, because it's like there was a point in time where you chose like this is what's beneficial to me, and this is what's beneficial to me in the long run. You feel me? Like,
Right.
and it's like shit. You like in any case, you're gonna get what you sign up for. You feel me? Like you just gotta accept that.
because it could have been that 360 is the reason why we even know you. Like, if you ain't signed that 360, you would have still been broke, even though you still broke. You know what I mean? But you just
It looked like you not.
right.
Bro, think about somebody like Meg Thee Stallion, bro. I ain't heard her make a song in probably 4
Bro, I
years.
heard that name in a minute, bro. Like, first
Bro,
off, they sacrificed Tory Lanez.
sacrificing, bro. Think about this nigga Tory Lanez, bro. He dropped a fire album, bro. He came out with Quarantine Radio. When the pandemic dropped, he was getting hundreds of thousands of live viewers. He started a whole trend to where artists was all right. Now we getting paid for live videos. We're gonna do a YouTube live performance, and we're gonna have a versus. Tory Lanez started all of that,
Damn, that was him.
Oh God, and he
That's
was pushing that
crazy.
fuck the label shit too.
bro.
That's
And
crazy.
he had no cap that the
That's
album he had
crazy.
dropped had got him off of the label. So now he hotter than he ever been, and he off the label, and he smashing Meg Thee Stallion. You feel me? He got all these bitches on his live. You feel me? He about to go independent. He about to go in a whole new direction. He started his own label, Umbrella. You feel me? Like he putting out even more fire music. He on top of the world.
Bro, and that nigga
All this-
bitch Travis Scott too. That ain't gonna crazy to me.
Bro, Kylie
Hey,
was
this
just playing his new music like 2 months ago.
this my little conspiracy, bro. It probably ain't true, but it might be. I'm just saying it's a possibility. What if they set Meg on his ass? Set him up. Cause this
Oh,
nigga was
shit.
eating independently, bro. This nigga was eating independent, bro. They said we
And she
can't
trying
have
to-
this. We can't have this, bro.
You know what's so crazy though?
Sit up,
Damn,
bitch.
Meg and Travis Scott. This is a tangent, but they both from Houston.
Ooh.
Damn.
He was beefing with Travis Scott before he was beefing with Meg, for certain. And he definitely hold Travis Scott on camera.
And Kylie Jenner was. Remember that shooting? Wasn't she
Kylie-
involved in that?
She was there.
They was at her house, bro.
Ah, shit.
Look, and in the court case, Meg's bodyguard and Meg's best friend both said, mind you, Meg's best friend was fucking with Tory too. But they both said Meg was salty because Tory was in the pool with Kylie. Like everybody said it. So you feel me? She was already, of course, she wasn't. You feel me? She was mad over Tory, but it wasn't even just that. They at Kylie's house and Kylie trying to fuck with Tory. Like you feel me? All these facts kind of came out, but they were swept under the rug. But it's like she low key might have ruined dog life for real.
No, no cap.
Definitely did.
No, hey, that 10 years that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro.
That was her agenda, though.
And whole
Well, she had
time,
a crazy ass agenda too, but
I mean, it seemed like it's her agenda because, like we just said, she ain't dropped no music since the case been going on.
Yeah.
Like, you not even good at music, to be honest with you. You not that for real.
they just have to make everyone think she was so that they can.
Bro, think about how many female rappers. Bro, you got Coyle Ray, who stopped in the middle of her freestyle to start twerking.
Man.
Saweetie, bro. Saweetie, if she was ugly, bro, there would be no Saweetie.
There will be none.
There would be not a nary Sweetie, bro. If Cardi B didn't come from Love and Hip Hop and have all 1,000 ghostwriters,
Ex stripper
there would
and
be
steal
no
from
Cardi B.
Kodak.
And steal from Kodak and drug all these men, there would be no Cardi Biggity. Meg Thee Stallion, bro. We know what make Meg Thee Stallion. You feel me? Like there would be no Meg the Miggity. Meg. Meg Thee Stallion. Okay? But a lot of y'all wouldn't be here, bro. Like shit, even without Lil Yachty, it ain't no city girl.
Damn.
Right.
But these bitches is just here, bro. Like, just playing it. Suki Hana, there's no reason for Suki to be anywhere, bro.
Bro, I swear to God.
That'd be anyway.
But she's literally like, her music is egregious, bro.
And these
I
new.
don't-
Oh, my fault. What you say?
No, I was about to say I don't think she be making money either.
Yeah, bro. They got her in a 1,000 deal. 360,000 deal.
That bitch got to spend twice. Quick.
They
It don't
got
even
her
count if you're going to finish both of them in one jump.
1,000. That's crazy.
Hey, remember when we was talking about Bag and Money Bag, yo? How they both was in that little weird 360.
Yeah, Miggity Bag, yo, he in that, bro. I feel like Ari a part of they 360s too, bro. Like
Oh, bro.
they put G Herbo, he had Ari in
Love
there.
Triangle.
Bro, that celebrity shit ain't what it crack up to be.
No cap.
And what you
something,
think?
though? It makes sense because Moneybag Yo is on the radio way more than Herb. Like, he has so much more bread than Herbo. Like, not even on some eating shit, but it's like Herb, dude. Now you ain't never heard that nigga on the radio. Even that kill shit. That nigga, bro, he don't be on the radio at all, bro.
Yeah,
Even with
Herb,
even with Moneybag, bro, I was watching this interview and he was talking about like what he invests his money in and shit. Like he knows what he's doing with his money.
yeah, his investment is way different. He got a weed company. He got a water business. Like he do different shit with his money, and that's what show you. Like I ain't saying it's easy, bro, but when you got a name, bro, it's not as hard as it.
If you got a name, the following, and the information to do something with it, it's easy, bro.
You got a lot of these niggas be drugged the fuck out too. That's why it's easy to control somebody. Like, that's why these niggas be needing managers and stylists and shit. Like, y'all niggas low-key lame as fuck, bro. Like, y'all niggas, bro, like, for real, like, people that Hollywood shit really got niggas like fucked up.
You know what it is? What that just made me think, bro. It's like these niggas is skipping the whole like self-development stage. Like they don't want to develop themselves. They rather get to pay somebody or get in the deals to the where they don't got to do too much. Like niggas don't really want to think or do too much.
But you
effort.
look at somebody like Britney Spears and Justin Bieber and like some of these people like becoming famous, it low key keep you like young boy, bro. Like you don't got no choice but to skip that developmental stage because, like, bro, you start getting the gratitude that you always been looking for, but it's coming and it's damn near overwhelming. Like you not at a stage where you can process it correctly. You feel me? Especially when you a young star type shit. Like it's a lot of developmental shit that you just miss out on. You feel me?
Right.
Like,
They make you feel like you already complete.
yeah, like
And it's
your
like-
discernment not there, your judgment may not be there, like your manners not there, your maturity may not be there, like
Your
you-
identity ain't
yeah,
there. Like it's been given to you. You ain't create that.
bro. And the further you get from your own identity, you feel me? Like the more lost you gonna feel, the more controlled you can be, type shit.
Right. It's a wild game.
Wow,
I'm
yeah.
not in the game, but see, y'all in the game. That's what y'all do. I thought you play by the rules. So listen, I want to hear from you guys.
Oh shit, yeah, that's about the end of that. Ain't about to do calls and shit, but yeah, man, everything that glitter is not gold.
Man, you know what else? A word for niggas too, man. It was saying I seen it somewhere. I think you might have said this before too, Kenyon. Like a lot of like fruit in a forest, you feel me? It might have thorns around it. You feel me? Like,
Mm.
and that's just symbolic of what's worth obtaining is gonna be hard to obtain type shit. You feel me? So not only do everything that glitter is not gold, but you feel me? Some of the shit that glitter, you feel me? Once you get close to it, it's some barbed wire around it, or it's something
feel you.
protecting it. You feel me? Like,
Yeah. Nah, that's facts.
it's not gonna be easy to obtain.
All right, it's gonna be some struggles to get there, but motherfucker, if you willing to put up with it and go through it, and the other side is, feel me, it's beautiful.
Yeah, man. Y'all secure yourselves, secure your bag, man. Let's see y'all on Thursday.
God.